Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to coronavirus isolation, and we are here right now in my backyard. Dr. Yaakov Freedman. I was asked to go ahead and to make a video by a couple of my colleagues and patients and friends, and well, here we are talking about why we're sitting here in quarantine, isolation, and all other sorts of good terms describing the current situation as we protect ourselves from the pandemic together. I'm not a Navi, in case you were curious. I'm just a trusty psychiatrist, which means that I can't tell you exactly why the current situation is happening. But I do have an idea, and it starts with a story. Once upon a time, there was a Jew who got shipwrecked and ended up on an island. And as he was shipwrecked and ended up on this island by himself, he realized he didn't have too much to do. So he went ahead and he started to build himself a shoal. A number of years later, all of a sudden, he was rescued. And the folks who came along and found him said to him, "What have you done the past 20 years? He said, "I went ahead and I built myself a shoal. I built a Beit Knesset, a place to pray during my time here." And the fellows who rescued him said, "Show it to us. Is it that building over there?" And he said, "No, that building over there is the shoal that I made that I don't daven in. The one that I daven in is over there." And it's kind of a funny story, but the truth is that I remember reading an article a couple years back about the last two Jews in Afghanistan. And rather than praying together, the story was that each one of them had their own shoal and they refused to talk with each other. Our sages teach us that sinas chinam, senseless hatred, destroyed the Beis Hamikdash, destroyed our holy temple, and that the way that we can go ahead and to fix it is through Ahavas chinam, through true love of our fellow Jews, our fellow man, our fellow people. This is something that we finally have the time to think about. How often do we say, "Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to him. I don't like him. The guy next to me in shul smells like he smoked cigarettes. The other guy next to me is always stealing my seat. That guy sneezes too loud. That guy talks during shul. That guy never turns off his phone." We hate the people sometimes that we daven next to in shul. And now, for many of us, we're not able to go to shul anymore because we're either in isolation, voluntarily, or involuntarily. And we miss going to Minyan, and we finally have time to think about all of our fellow Jews, and even with all of their wonderful quirks, how much we miss and love them. So during this time, if you can't go outside, take a moment to call up that guy and to apologize to him. To call up your loved ones, your friends, your families, and tell them how much you miss them and how you're thinking about them. This is our chance to rebuild the Beis Hamikdash through a little bit of Ahavas chinam. So again, this is just a quick video because I need to go ahead and to call my friend Yossi to apologize for telling everybody that he still smokes cigarettes even though he knows that it's dangerous, and to call my grandmother because I miss her and I love her. We should be successful in being mitakein, the hate of the previous generation and of our generation, by having a little bit more Ahavas chinam.